Good morning. It's great to have your company this Wednesday, the 13th of January. I'm Jessica Amir, a market analyst at Bell Direct. Well, broad market sentiment remains high, with the economy expected to recover this year, with a vaccine said to be available here in Australia as early as February. While better than expected company news is beginning to trickle through ahead of reporting season next month. But today, the Aussie share market looks set to see its third day of pullbacks. The futures are currently down 0.1%, so you could have a chance to pick up some low-hanging fruit today. Now, the expected pullback comes as Aussie scientists are calling for the AstraZeneca vaccine rollout to be paused, given it's only 62% effective. Now, the government has already pre-bought over 50 million doses of the vaccine, but scientists are saying they prefer the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines as they're 95% effective. But what's really key is all three of these vaccines have not yet been approved in Australia as safe and effective by the TGA. But you'd think once the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines are approved for use in Australia, the market will rally, which is precisely what happened overseas. Speaking about overseas, US stocks attempted to rebound from Monday's losses. The S&P 500 closed flat but did point in the right direction. The Dow up 0.2, the Nasdaq up 0.3. Half of the sectors closed in the black. Energy again the best performing sector. Oil stocks like Occidental Petroleum, Marathon Oil, some of the best performers, up 12 and 10%. Stay home economy stocks also doing well, like Etsy up 12, DocuSign up 9. Now, banks also rallied strongly again because long-term interest rates, as measured by the 10-year yield, rose to their highest level since March in anticipation of further stimulus from Biden's government coming into power, specifically bond buying. Now, that saw Goldman Sachs shares rise about 3%. Charles Schwab shares rose 1.6%, hitting a new all-time high. Now, what to watch and expect today? Well, we saw another big rise in oil overnight, which is why energy was best performing sector in the US. A jump of 1.7% to $53.17 US cents was seen in the WTI price. That's a new 11-month high. So local energy companies could do well again today. Some of UBS and Bell Potter's favourites stocks were called out yesterday, so keep an eye on those. Iron ore reversed its fall and it's up about 0.2% to $169.33. That's back at 9-year high territory, so expect BHP and Rio Tinto to do well today because their locally listed New York counterparts rose overnight. Also keep an eye on other iron ore stocks. They could make a comeback as well after a couple of days of falls. While the gold price rose again for the second session, up 0.3%. So watch gold stocks again today. Copper rebounding from its almost 3% fall yesterday. Copper's up 2.2%. And lastly, don't forget to watch lithium stocks because the lithium price is clawing out of its 2-year bear market. And lastly, pausing on some trading ideas that could be worth your consideration. Citi has increased Afterpay's price target to $115, but maintained Afterpay as a hold, noting app downloads somewhat slowed in December. Secondly, UBS reiterated CSL as a buy with a $346 target. 21 blood plasma collection centres have opened since last July, and UBS thinks that CSL is on track to reach reopenings of about 20 to 30 plasma collection centres in FY21. So keep an eye on that. And lastly, Super Retail Group was upgraded to a buy from a hold by UBS. And lastly and separately from a charting perspective, ARB, Race Oncology and Think Childcare could be worth a look because they're giving us strong bullish charting signals according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Stay safe. Happy trading.